What's up guys and gals, and welcome back to my channel. It's over here, and today we'll be checking out a website game. It's a more like a narrative and more focused on reading and that kind of stuff. I think it's this game because I remember on my like deep dives whenever I'm like when looking for games to record to my channel or even enjoy by myself. I found a game that's all like text-based, but that was like quite a while ago. It's been like almost a year, I think, or half a year. So this one, I think it's the same one, but now it has like more art. It has a different name, I believe now. So yeah, we'll be checking this out. Welcome to Stuck in Sutton. Okay, this is an erotic choice, your own adventure game. Okay. It features many adult and sexual themes that are not suitable to those under, yeah. Various, okay, blah blah blah. Do not endorse. Yes. Over. So a game by you can see my cursor, right? I think it's like I think I have it shown, but whatever. We have a random name, day, stress, notoriety, beauty, sluttiness, drunkiness, sober, energy 8. Become a patron, okay. A game by Ben Rosewood. Okay, so the name, sure, let's leave the default one. You have a long, luscious hair that is jet black, fairy red, positively pink, jet black. Eyes blue. Cute little. Oh, your breasts are boob size has a minor effect on certain interactions. Uh, it's very small. Nice, small handfuls. This is nice. Two big old bags of fun. Too big. This is the medium, I think. Sure. Downstairs, you're yeah completely bald. Along your travels, you got a tattoo off. You didn't actually get a tattoo. Let's see the options. A love heart on your ass. A taste for rose on your arm. Thug life on your arm. A happy cartoon cat on the palm of your hand. A chalice just below your collarbone. Two pairs of scissors intertwined on your forearm. A pin-up girl in a martini glass on your arm. A coffee cup on your arm. A coin with a clock. Arms. A chemical warfare tank on your arm. X's on your hands. You bought what? Spent your money on some drugs. You bought some extra food and wet wipes. Wet wipes. Oh, I like this one. This is the amount of notoriety you gain and grant early access to drug dealing. What? Oh, there's benefits. A love heart on your ass. Start with early access to certain events involving sex work. Frozen arm increase maximum beauty to 60. Okay. This is the amount of notoriety you gain. Yeah, we still write this one. Happy amount of stress gained during event. Gains equal to amount of cum swallowed. Oh, okay. Average load is two pairs of scissors. Maximize cash earned and reduces stress gained during. Also unlocks these events earlier. A pin-up gain higher buffs from alcohol drinks. You can also drink more alcohol before becoming drunk. During the first 3 days in. Oh, that's useless. Coin with a clock arms. Either gain one energy or lose one energy every day. Interesting. A chemical can drink more alcohol if under the influence of lean, ecstasy, cocaine, or alcohol. You will randomly reduce stress depending on how much drinking and overthinking you have been doing. Conversely, if you are not under the effects of okay, you will begin to gain stress. Note, this does not affect end of day content when you're at zero energy. Randomly reduces stress and during the day, so long you don't have any drugs in your inventory. Now, this does not affect the end, okay? You will lose this buff permanently if you sell or drink. Opportunity is not affected by this. Interesting. Doubles buffs and can be used during certain. Interesting. Start with a bag of and two wheat, okay? Start with is too much, my friend. But I saw some things that, yeah, gain early, blah blah blah. And gain early access to certain. This is very interesting for us. This will be very helpful. I like the beauty thing. Not gain and gains early access to drug dealing. I'm gonna stick with my first option. We just went on to read the whole things, but I'm gonna stick to this with this one. Is my mouse clicking? Not hurt. I think that's fine. Okay. It was a dumb idea to drive to your sister's weddings. You didn't even want to go. That bitch Catherine always thought she was better than you. With her college education and fancy lawyer job, you were the dropout, the fuck up, the girl consumed by wanderlust and partying and one night stands. Still, it was a good excuse to meet with some friends from your youth. Plus, you hadn't been in Costa Rosa for a while, and it it would be nice to see how much home had changed. Sure, you could have gotten on a plane and flown, but that was boring. Driving was an excuse to see America the Great, to meet new and interesting people whilst seeing the best the US had to offer. Near the end of your trip, you find yourself outside Sutton, some bumfuck nowhere town, and the last stop before Costa Rosa itself. It's probably not even worth a stop. However, a wild deer decides that Sutton is indeed worth a stop. He's so enthusiastic, in fact, that he rushes onto the road just to get you to know to slow down. You mash on the brakes, but it isn't enough. Upon impact, metal crunches against the body of the deer. Your airbag smacks you in the face as you are jolted in your seat. Once the airbag deflates, you take a deep breath before looking to your mirror. To your surprise, your face doesn't look like it's been through a hideous car accident. In fact, the only battle scar you have to show for this little incident is a bit of a messy hair. What doesn't look fine is all the smoke bellowing from the front of your car. You open your door and step onto the road whilst your car appears to be uh, a write off. The deer had seemingly fulfilled his death wish. It wasn't exactly a pretty death, but at least it was a quick one. Now, stuck outside of Sutton, you pull out your phone and call 911. The dispatcher informs you a deputy will be on the way, so all that's left to do is wait. Okay. The cruiser pulls up and out steps a lone deputy. He's in his early 20s with a buzz cut and clean shaven face, as if he is fresh out of the academy. He has a rather lanky build, one that seems a little small for his tan uniform. As he approaches, he gives you a slight smile before saying, "Hey there, are you the one who called?" "Yeah, that was me," you reply. "Are you okay? Any injuries?" "No, I'm fine. A little shaken up, but that's all." "Well, that's good to know. Sorry, I don't believe I asked your name." "Sarah, that's a nice name, Sarah." "It's a corny compliment, but one that makes you smile all the same." "Thank you. So, guess this is gonna be a write-off?" Deputy nods. "I'm afraid it appears so. You got any friends or family in town?" "No, I was just passing through, actually." "All right. Well, I'll need you to fill out some paperwork and then we'll see if we can sort out some accommodation." Okay, thank you, Deputy. "Oh, you can just call me Dan. Dan it is. Pleasure to meet you." You offer to shake hands with Dan, who gladly accepts. "Shame it wasn't under better circumstances. You got many bags?" Not really. I like to travel light." "That's good. Not a lot of space in my cruiser. How about I move your bags in?" "I'd appreciate that, Dan." You pop the boot open, where a rather large travel bag awaits Dan. Inside it are enough uh, clothes and toiletries to last you for at least a week, plus a few things you picked up along the way. Despite the slight frame, Dan doesn't seem to struggle to carry your bags back to his car. You sit in the passenger seat as Dan calls a tow for the remains of your car, for the of your vehicle. Dan then sits next to you, so you start talking about your trip before it came to okay. It's not long before the tow truck comes around. He and Dan talk for a moment. She and Dan, whatever. Before your car is hitched. Oh, whatever. He and Dan talk for a moment before your car is hitched to his truck. As the tow truck drives off, Dan comes back to the cruiser. Oh my god, my eyes are fucked. The text is so small, man. Let's do this. Otherwise, I'm gonna fucking go blind. Alright, Sarah. I think that it's about time we got you out of there. I suppose so. As Dan drives towards Sutton, you think of what to talk about. You've got a lot of questions on your mind, but you doubt you have enough time to ask them all. Is there much to do in Sutton? Or would I be able to get another car there? You got any spare change? Are all the deputies as cute as you? Can I stay with you? Any places I should avoid? Adjust your hair in the mirror. Let's ask for any spare change, okay? Let's go. Yeah, I think I left some change in the cup holder, Dan says. Look to the cup holder, which holds an empty cup of coffee and a $10 note. Thanks. You can probably pick up some work around town too. There's always a few jobs going around. Anywhere you'd recommend I get work? Ask something else. Let's do that. Well, off the top of my head, Mary might have some shifts available at her bar. Anything else? Well, there is a pink lounge, but that's a strip club. Not that I'm saying you're a stripper or something. His cheeks turn red as he starts to stammer. Ask another question and she's the subject. Would you like me to strip? What the fuck? What the fuck? Let's let's ease into it. We'll try it like she's like a thug life, she wants to do the drugs and sell weed and be Jesse Pinkman. So let's try that. Ask another question and change the subject. Oh, I actually picked the character. Maybe it looks like Jesse Pinkman's girlfriend. I don't think she has green eyes though, or blue eyes. I mean, but she has black hair, so that's great. Ask another question and change the same boob size. Is there much to do? And I would like to. Yes. Pretty safe for the most part. There's always a few tussles at the bar and the strip club, but it's otherwise safe, then says. Good to know. Oh, actually, I should say there have been rumors that people have been dealing dope around the truck stop. A lot of people coming and going there, but they won't be trouble if you don't pay them no mind. Still, judging by Dan's words, you choose a good place to get involved in a sudden car work. Okay. Is there much to do? Well, it ain't the city. It ain't the city, but there's a few things to do. Most people tend to hang out at Mikal's, the local bar. Apart from that, there's the forest nearby, which is pretty neat. Got a church if you're religious at all, and if you're not, there's also the circle. Here you go again. So I guess you have to make your own fun. I suppose you can say that. Of course, if you had to make your own fun, you would. Living the easy way, getting high as fuck, having uh sure. Not a lot to do, man. Who wants to do things? This trip was supposed to be a holiday for you, so why not take a load off? Sure, you have been in an accident, but it would be worse. You're still breathing, and that's the main thing. As something else. Alright, here we are, then says, we made it. Dan pulls into the sheriff office as you'd expect. It's pretty small for a town such as Sutton. Your accident is probably the most exciting thing that's happened this month. All things considered, that's probably a good thing. Dan gives a nod to the deputy at the front desk before leading you into the offices behind. You can feel the eyes of Dan's fellow deputies peering at you. You must be a bit more exciting than filling out paperwork or devouring donuts. Eventually, you arrive at the far end of the station where you're seated at Dan's desk. There, you get on with the formalities of filling out a report and as such. By the time you and Dan are done with the report, he offers to take you to the only hotel in town. After a short drive, you find yourself at what will be home for the next few days. Dan leads you to the front desk of the lobby. Waiting for you there is a pudgy middle-aged man who has a god-awful bowl cut, thick-rimmed glasses, and leathery skin. Leathery. What the fuck did I just say, man? It's so fucking stupid. Hello, the man says, his nasally voice far from a pleasant greetings. This here is Sarah, then applies. You give a meager wave hi. I'm Greg, the owner of this hotel. I suppose you need a room. You realize that Greg has yet to smile at his new customer. Yeah, that's what I'm here for, you say. She was in an accident outside of town, then adds, well, I'm not a charity, but I can offer you a room 6 for tonight. I can let you stay for free, but if you stay any longer, it's going to be $100. Okay, I understand. You wince a little, realizing you don't have that sort of money to spare at the moment. There's a truck stop nearby if you need anything. Dan gives you a smile, which, while Goofy oozes 100 times the charms, the charisma of the man trying to sell his services to you. I'll keep it in mind. Thanks, Dan. Greg hands you the keys to your room. So you take them once again. Dan insists on helping you with your bags, so you let him as you take in your new home for the next few days. It's not much, just a queen-sized bed, TV, air conditioner, fridge, and bathroom. Most of all, it's a roof over your head, and it's relatively clean, even if whoever planned the decor had grandma's house clearly in mind. Once he's moved all your bags in, then says, so you need anything else from me, sir? No thanks. No thanks for all the help. Give him a kiss on the cheek. What the heck is these extra options? Like, do something naughty just for the sake of it, because it's an adult game. Sure. I think that's all for now. Thanks. You say any time, ma'am. Dan replies. Feel free to give me a call if you need any help. Keep it in mind. With that, Dan leaves you to your own devices. For now, you decide to flop onto the bed and take a rest. But after a while, decide to check out Bob's used cars and repairs. Oh, so that's how the story goes. Well, I think that's a good enough introduction to this game. Sorry, it's not very long. I just wanted to make it like just like you guys know about it. It's fun. It's a fun read. You can just chill, play it on your browser, and just read stuff if you want. Sometimes you get in the mood and you like to read. Uh, it doesn't matter. And sometimes you just like me, you play like an RPG game or whatever the fuck. You just keep skipping every text and you don't actually enjoy the scenes included in those games. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, a comment if you enjoyed. Make sure to support me on Patreon. Every dollar, everything, every supportage from you guys is very appreciated, because I'm not like whatever what's called. I'm not monetized on YouTube yet. My channel got deleted a bunch of times. Yada yada yada. Some people know about these, about my stories. Some people don't. But yeah, I should have been like well off above the 1,000 and monetize and all that good stuff, but I keep getting deleted. So yeah, support me, it's really appreciated. uh I'm thinking making more videos. There's another game that I'm gonna be playing soon, hopefully, and probably after that it's gonna be like a long quiet stop before I upload again, or maybe I can look for another game. And there's probably, it's not gonna be much. I'm sorry, I'm pretty busy with life, so bear with me. I'll be back soon. I'm not gone or disappearing or whatever. So yeah, I'll see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.